From the corner of 20th and Blake, live at Coors Field in Denver, it's Game 1 of the World Series between the New York Yankees and the Colorado Rockies. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. Number 22 gets the call on the mound here at home for Game 1 of the World Series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Wow, he was awfully good in his last one. A complete game victory. We'll see if he'll be as good in this one as he was at his previous start.
The count now at 2-2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. So the next to bat will be Gio Urshela. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Jordan Montgomery is on the mound here on the road for Game 1 of the World Series. Dan. Please, Zach, what's the word on him?
If you want to pick up a win as a starting pitcher, you have to go 5 innings to get the win. And
here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Gallo is right there, and he's got it for out number 1.
Batting second, the center fielder.
Next, it'll be Ken Griffey Jr.
Griffey Jr.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. LeMahieu's got it, and there's out number 2.
Batting third, the second baseman, Craig.
So now to the plate,
Biggio.
Craig Biggio, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. A bouncer up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
whoo-wee, that was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. And we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. Again, another foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. Swing and a little tapper.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. The 1-1
the center field
is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
1-2's the count.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Throw on to the first baseman, Murray, and that retires. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next will be the speedy catcher, Jorge Posada. Here's a drive out toward left center field. Running hard, he's digging for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. So he's head first into third as he laid it all on the line on that one.
Yeah, he took a pretty big risk going for the triple, Matt, but you got to love the aggressiveness and the willingness to get dirty and beat the throw to third. Man, that was a fun play to watch.
And that's through into center field, base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Batting sixth, The third baseman.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. He'll try it again, 3-2. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Torres has it, and there's one down now.
Batting 8, the left fielder.
Next to hit, Ralph Keiner.
Keiner.
The 2-1. Popped up. Urshela is camped under this one. 2 gone.
Batting 9.
And stepping in, number 22. He'll take his first hacks here. On a line, that's a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Hey, guys, this is why when playing in the National League, I saw pitchers constantly just really focus on the offensive side of the ball, whether it be sack bunts or having to get a knock. Here's a moment that can never be taken away. A huge hit in a world.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes new inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Glaiber Torres. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Glaiber Torres becomes the first out of the inning. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Number 47.
1-2.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Bottom of the inning now, and here comes Junior.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping...
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. So now to the plate, Craig Biggio. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, Jorge Posada, and that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
The first baseman, number 33, Eddie Murray.
Into the box, Eddie Murray. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Next to stand in is Eddie Matthews. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 5-0 lead. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Shortstop, Robin Yount.
In now, Robin Yount. And there's a base hit on a line. Now a long throw home. Oh, and look at the throw from Stanton. He is out at the plate. Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu. 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu.
Playing 12s, 1 ball.
Get it
2
ready,
strikes.
big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here.
Yes.
The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
And he struck him out. So double digits now, 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Next for New York, Clint Frazier. And, Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed...
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the Sun. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Ralph Keiner. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Into the bleachers and gone.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone or that total might continue to rise.
At the plate now, number 22.
Just foul.
Here comes the 1-2. To short, hit hard. Torres picks it up. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Up next for Colorado, the right
Stepping
fielder.
up is Al Kaline. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Back goes Stanton to the track, to the wall. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field as this lead swells to 7-0.
Now pitching for the Yankees.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Line drive, base hit to right.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in, 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
At the plate, Biggio. This is line to left. Stanton is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jorge Posada. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Hit sharply on the ground. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous 2. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. 1 away.
Now batting. The first baseman.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Anthony Rizzo looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He froze him on the fastball there. Anthony Rizzo goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Digging in will be Eddie Murray. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So now to the plate, Eddie Matthews. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Robin.
Now into the box, Robin Yount. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Swing and a liner. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now batting.
Now at the plate here is Ralph Keiner. He went deep last time up.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. Into the box now is the Colorado
number
pitcher, number 22. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Now the 2-1 pitch. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark.
Into the second deck and gone.
Guys, you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this is what Coors Field is all about, right? You come here to see runs.
Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. To the plate now, Ken Griffey Jr. Drilled to the right side. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Craig Biggio.
Stepping in now, Craig Biggio. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Center fielder going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Number 63 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. Into the box now, Jorge Posada. Hit on the ground out to short. Torres scoops it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And stepping up as the shortstop, Glaiber Torres. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. The 1-2 pitch. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far, as he's had a whale of a ball game. Luke Voigt gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swing.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he... Jonathan Loaizaga enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Jonathan
Eddie Murray will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Going back to that last at-bat, that's not an easy thing to do, to pull a breaking ball on the inside part of the plate and keep it fair for a home run. This guy's got some pretty good bat control.
The batter.
Next, here is Eddie Matthews. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes.
And gone up into the second deck.
In now, Robin Yount. This is line to left. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the left fielder.
And now in the box, Ralph Keiner. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Back goes Stanton. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. But the Rockies add 1 more to their lead, and so back to the top of the Yankee order, digging in, DJ LeMahieu. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. Fouled away. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Strike three. 19 strikeouts for him now. Next up is Clint Frazier. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
I mean, you look in the dugout right.
Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable. Stepping in once again is number 22. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Wow, he almost made a heck of a play in left.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fold the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't hold.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Stanton is there, and he has it for the out.
The batter.
Now to the plate, Jorge Posada. He's 2 for 4 in this one.
Posada.
High pop-up. Rizzo has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Colorado.
Next, it'll be Eddie Murray. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
Murray.
The 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game, just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Giancarlo Stanton is retired to kick off the inning. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Matthews backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. A ball and 2 strikes. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here. He sees the finish line, Dan, and he's got a chance at this.
Boy, there's no doubt.
And there's another one. Strike 3 as he just continues to mow guys down. Zach Britton comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. The 1-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Frazier is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Now at the plate is Robin Yount. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. Line towards center field. Gallo is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder.
Up next, Ralph Keiner. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. High and deep to right center. And what an effort on the running play to end the... Next up will be Glaiber Torres, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Glaiber Torres becomes the first out in the ninth inning.
1-2.
Now the 1-2 pitch.
Ball.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And another strikeout as nobody can touch him in this one. Tyler Wade will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the bases empty. And it's fouled away. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
16-0 the final tonight. The Colorado Rockies win the World Series opener and take a 1-0 lead. Number 20. Earned runs. Time now for baseball at Field of Dreams in Iowa. Game 2 of the World Series between the New York Yankees and the Colorado Rockies. Babe Ruth is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run.
Now to the plate, here is DJ LeMahieu, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
The next 1-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, the third baseman.
Here's the 1-2 delivery.
Urshela.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 3-2 one more time. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. The Rockies coming up. We've got no... Ready now is Al Kaline. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the 2-1. To third. Scooped up. And there's one away.
Batting second.
And now, Ken Griffey Jr.
Griffey.
The 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Bases are empty, one man out. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Frazier is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Batting third.
In now for Colorado, Craig Biggio. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving. Now, that had to feel good because it was one of those that you don't even feel the ball hit your bat. Show track tells us he blasted it out there at 115 miles an hour. So, yeah, he squared it up about as good as you can. At the plate now, Jorge Posada. Throw over to LeMahieu at second, and that'll do it. Second inning set to go, and coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for out number 1.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
So bases are empty with 1 out now, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo, and he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Fouled off. Base hit, line drive into the corner. Rizzo will head for second. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
He froze him on the fastball there. Joey Gallo goes down for out number 2 in the top half. 1-2, here it is. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Last half of the second set to go, and next it'll be the switch-hitting first baseman, Eddie Murray. Now a big swing by Murray, and he connects on that one out to deep left field. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason. And he did right there.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now 1 down with the bases empty, and here comes the lifelong Brewer, Robin Yount. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this is called a foul ball, maybe by a matter of inches that time. And now we're going to get a stoppage here as the 4 umpires will gather together near third base to discuss whether or not that was really a foul ball. And remember now, if there's any uncertainty, the umpires can go inside to get a look at the video feed from headquarters in New York. And I believe that's exactly what they're going to do. We'll give you a look at this from our own cameras and let you make the call for yourself. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, they always say hitting in the 8-hole in the National League is one of the toughest jobs to do because you're hitting in front of the pitcher. Not necessarily going to get pitched like an 8-hole hitter. You want to get out of that spot? Guess what? Newsflash. Be better. Because basically every other hitter in the lineup is hitting in front of you except the pitcher.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The right fielder, number 6, Al Kaline.
Into the box, Al Kaline. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Stanton looking up. A leap at the wall, but forget it, it's gone. A home run.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. Fouled away.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Gary Sanchez goes down for the first out here in inning number 3.
I got the count.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees.
So next to bat will be DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set... Craig Biggio digging in now. A base hit in his first trip. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And that's off the scoreboard. What a blast.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Standing in now, Jorge Posada. Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs. To the plate now, Eddie Murray. And there's a base hit on the line.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
At the plate, Eddie Matthews. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, D-Row. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
Stepping in now, Ralph Keiner. A letter-high breaking ball that time, hammered out to deep left center field, and this one won't be coming back. It is gone, a home run.
Well, balls are flying out of here faster than they can throw them across the plate, it seems. That's 4 home runs in this inning alone. It's times like this when pitchers wonder if maybe they've chosen
to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. So batting practice continues here today as they notch their 7th home run of the game.
Oh, Matty V, this has turned into a lopsided one here. How about this, D-Row? 7th home run of this game alone.
This is crazy. They knew coming in they had the lineup to do damage, but this is getting absolutely out of hand right now. This guy is missing over the heart of the plate. This trend could continue.
The center fielder, number 24.
So one away now in the Colorado third, and here comes Jr. Hard hit ball to second. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Into the box now, Craig Biggio. Right to him. LeMahieu for one. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Popped him up. Yount over to his right. 1 down. Digging in next, Clint Frazier. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Keiner is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out.
The left fielder.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton, struck out in his last trip to the plate. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in is the switch-hitting catcher, Jorge Posada.
And that home run he hit his left.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here, a home run. I almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Is this a live baseball game, or are they taking batting practice right now? Somebody help me out.
This is one of those D-Row where they say, hey, it's a good weather for a snowman, right? That H spot looks like it's snowman in the scorebook. 8 bombs so far in this game alone. Crazy.
Eddie.
At the plate now, Eddie Matthews. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. If you've lost count, it's understandable. That was their 9th home run of the game. Can you believe what we're seeing in this? Can you believe what we're seeing out of this lineup today, guys?
I don't even think this lineup knows what's happening right now. Seriously, I think the entire lineup from top to bottom has completely blacked out.
This is one of those days, too, D-Row. I'm a former guy that pitched in the bullpen. When you see the ball flying out of the ballpark like this is when you come to the ballpark and the pitching coach asks if you're available. That's when you tell him, no, I can't pitch. I got a sore throat today.
Torres is there, 2 down.
Now batting. The pitcher.
So here now's the pitcher. Babe Ruth blasted a solo homer last time up.
Yeah, he absolutely torched a fastball his last time up. Pretty much a no-doubter.
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. And that'll bring up Glaiber Torres, trying to avoid becoming the third strikeout victim of the inning here. Yankee shortstop behind in the count, 1-2.
2 strikes.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame. So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Al Kaline grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I understand.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And it's gone as they add still another.
Your attention, please.
Number 63 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 63.
So now to the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Pitch on the way. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a shot toward right center. Frazier moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The batter, number
so
7.
Stepping in is
Second
Craig
baseman.
Biggio. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Biggio.
Hit hard on the ground to short. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard-hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. In now, Eddie Murray. Grounded to third. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop.
So here is Robin Yount. He bounced out last time up. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Keiner.
To the plate now, Ralph Keiner. High and deep to left center field. Back goes Stanton, still ranging back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Please.
Chad Green is on his way to the mound, and this is a rather curious move to bring on the closer in just the 5th inning.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made. So now into the box is Gary Sanchez. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Luke Voigt will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with 1 away. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. 2 away now in the Yankees' 6th, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. Fouled off. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now.
Your attention, please.
So a new pitcher set to take over now, and here he is, the fireballing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. Al Kaline stands in looking for home run number 3 right here, as you see what he's done so far in this one. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Now Junior gets a hold of one to deep right. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Standing in now, Craig Biggio.
Torres brings it in.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Now
Jorge Posada steps in with his eyes on history. Take a look at his work at the plate in this one as he'll shoot for his 4th homer to put himself in rare company. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gallo is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting.
So now a guy making a lot of noise in this one, Eddie Murray. He's got his sights set on a 5-hit ball game here. Hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Stanton. And it's gone as they add still another.
Well, he's obviously very comfortable in the spotlight here. In the postseason, everything is amplified. Runs mean more, and every pitch counts, especially when you make a mistake as bad as this one. Missed his location, and he takes it out of here in a heartbeat.
Again, another foul ball.
Just not able to let that breaking ball travel enough right there. You could see his eyes light up when that popped out of the pitcher's hands, and he just hooked it foul.
Hard hit ball to second, gloved by LeMahieu. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Sign from Posada, now the 1-1. Popped him up. And there's the first out.
Now batting. The right fielder.
Now it'll be Clint Frazier. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do. Jonathan Loaizaga enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Striding in is Robin Yount, singled in his last at-bat. A swing and a ball into the corner that hooks foul. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here!
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball out of the ballpark like he did just there.
And this is going to be his 4th hit of the game, as this should wind up as extra bases.
Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Stepping in now, Babe Ruth. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Into the box, Al Kaline. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gallo is there, and he has it for the first out.
The center fielder, number
ready
24.
To take his hacks again. Ken Griffey Jr. blasted a two-run homer in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, and this guy's been as advertised. We heard that if this guy could get his foot down, he could get wood on a bullet. That last pitch and that last AB, that was triple.
Hang on, this is hit deep into right center. This looks to have enough, and it does. A home run. A solo shot for Jr. His second of the game as the blowout continues.
Wow, what an inning this has turned out to be. That's the third bomb they've hit this inning. Hopefully they're not going to run out of baseballs.
Into the box now, Craig Biggio. Gallo calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Now batting, catcher.
2 away now in the Colorado 7th. And standing in, the veteran switch hitter, Jorge Posada. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Left center, base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ballgame.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in, 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Gallo is there, and he puts it away to stop. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Nah, they just haven't had much of an answer, Matty. They've been off balance and baffled all game. He's got a nice, comfortable lead. You have to think he's going to pound the strike zone. But here, get aggressive.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
Joey Gallo.
That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Joey Gallo is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Next up will be Glaiber Torres. And, Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey.
Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next will be the speed threat, Eddie Matthews. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting.
Next to hit is Robin Yount. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. The 1-1. Line towards center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where the no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Up next for Colorado.
So now a guy making a lot of noise in this one, Babe Ruth. He's got his sights set on a 5-hit ball game here. Hit hard towards the hole, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. But the feed to the second baseman is a wide one. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. At the plate, Keiner. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Gallo has to retreat to the track, but he had into the box. Gary Sanchez. He's the one to start off the 9th inning with his guys in danger of going down 2-0 if they can't rally. 3-2, full count. Now the payoff pitch home. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The pitcher, number 53.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Zach Britton.
And with absolutely no bullpen arms left, this is going to be their guy until the game is over or until they decide to roll some position players out there on the mound.
Obviously, this is never a position you want to find yourself in as a manager, Matt, but it does happen from time to time, and maybe I should start getting that old shoulder loosened up.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Zach Britton goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 2 out, nobody on. Last chance for the Yankees. Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Yankees, good night.
Oh, man, so close, but yet so far. Can you imagine giving up 1 hit, pitching such good baseball for 9 innings, but 1 base hit kept him from baseball history?
27-0 the final tonight. Colorado get the win to jump out to a 2-0 series lead. Babe Ruth earns the victory on the mound. Andrew Heaney was slapped with 8 earned runs. About set for baseball now on the show as we welcome you to Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. It's Game 3 of the World Series between the Colorado Rockies and the New York Yankees. Now at the plate, here is Keiner. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Hot shot on the ground is short. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Batting second, the third baseman, Chipper Jones.
Runner at first following the error. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Chipper Jones. Lined into right, a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are two aboard now.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in, 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
At the plate now, Craig Biggio. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Stanton is there, and he'll bring this one in. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 33.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Eddie Murray. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Now the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing by Murray and a ball soaring out to right field. Center fielder looking up, still going back. No chance to make a play on that one.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great one.
Oh, and now this ball's in the air to deep right center. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now. Striding in for the Rockies, Ralph Keiner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
Batting 8, the catcher.
Stepping in next, Pudge Rodriguez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Runner goes for second. A pitch out. The throw. And boy, even a pitch out can't slow him down. He's in there at second base.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
Hard on the ground towards short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. As here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Weak grounder back to the mound. And that's the first out.
Batting second, the third baseman.
At the plate now is Gio Urshela. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Clint Frazier. Count even at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Now to bat, Phil Niekro. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And that's down into left center for a base hit. He'll get it into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Right fielder, Al.
When you've got the pitcher leading off an inning, you have to feel pretty confident about getting the first out without much problems. But the pitcher with a bat in his hands had other ideas, put some solid wood on it, and found himself on second with the leadoff double.
Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
Up next for Colorado, the third baseman, Chipper Jones.
In now, Chipper Jones. Line drive, base hit to right. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in, 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
So now to the plate, Craig Biggio. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton has a read on it. 2 down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Eddie Murray. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
In the last at-bat, that breaking ball was really up in the zone. Not a good spot for a pitcher to throw the off-speed pitch. If he wants to come back and throw that in this at-bat, he better get it down below the knees.
Frazier is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Couple of hits lead to 1 in the inning for Colorado. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. And his guys have quite a hill to climb, down 5-zip here in the early going.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job 1 at-bat at a time. You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Giancarlo Stanton becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. Into the box, Luke Voigt. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Batting 6th, the center fielder, Joey.
So the bases are empty here with
Gallo.
2 gone. And up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. High in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 1-2. Fouled off. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him. And now here is Duke Snider. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone to lead off the inning.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs.
Ladies and gentlemen,
here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart here tonight, and these fans will not be terribly appreciative, I don't imagine, as he was pretty much dreadful in this one.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here. Having a
swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And this one is gone, a home run.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit.
Oh, meanwhile, how about that for a play? Laying out to take away a hit. Wow.
I can't tell you how big a play that is right there. It's so important to keep runners off base, but how about keeping the go-ahead runner off base? Your pitcher's fired up right now.
Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Gone. Guys, do you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Row, but you can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw today.
The next 1-2 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! Back-to-back homers. So batting practice continues here today as they notch their 7th home run of the game.
Oh, Matty V, this has turned into a lopsided one here. How about this, D-Row? 7th home run of this game alone.
This is crazy. They knew coming in they had the lineup to do damage, but this is getting absolutely out of hand right now. This guy is missing over the heart of the plate. This trend could continue.
The 1-1. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, D-Row. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home runs. To the plate now, Ernie Banks. Hard hit ball to short. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Ralph Keiner.
Stepping in now, Ralph Keiner. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Big inning for him, though, as they bat around and score 8 times to open up this lead even further. We'll head now to the home half. So now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. A swing and a knuckleball making him look bad.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Gary Sanchez is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
Whoo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And a swing and a miss and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Batting 9th, the pitcher.
So now the pitcher for the Yankees, Nestor Cortes Jr. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to the first baseman, Murray, and that retires. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th, and that means Pudge Rodriguez will dig in to bat at the plate. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Gone to lead off the inning. At the plate now, Phil Niekro. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his 2nd knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
Standing in now, Al Kaline, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Up next for Colorado.
So next to hit is Chipper Jones. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
The 1-2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Number 63 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 63.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
Wow, what an inning this has turned out to be. That's the third bomb they've hit this inning. Hopefully they're not going to run out of baseballs.
So now to the plate, Eddie Murray. Now another one hit deep to left. Out of here. And how about that? Back-to-back-to-back home runs.
Well, this is amazing right here. 3 home runs in a row. I've actually been a part of a similar situation sandwiched in between Rafael Furcal and Gary Sheffield back in the early 2000s. What a moment.
Ernie
All the boys are going nuts.
Banks.
For 3 guys to do it, it's pretty special.
This one is launched. Look at this. Into the second deck and gone.
Well, he's obviously very comfortable in the spotlight here. In the postseason, everything is amplified. Runs mean more, and every pitch counts, especially when you make a mistake as bad as this one.
Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the... So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. The 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Ball even at 2-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. The Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So a pitching clinic there as he sets him down in order. Chad Green is on his way to the mound, and this is a rather curious move to bring on the closer in just the 5th inning.
Chad.
The 1-1 home.
Green.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field. So that puts the Rockies' leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning. Boy, that line drive was a blur off the bat,
which means it's definitely worth looking at on show track. And how about this for an exit velocity? 116 miles an hour. That's right up there with the fastest we've seen.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. So a 2-run shot to left center as they just continue to pour it on here.
Hey, any home run in late innings certainly feels good, but when you're able to take the closer deep, you definitely send a message to the opposition. That's their shutdown guy out on the bump.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise to the occasion, while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
1-2 now. From the stretch. Now a swing by Chipper, and this one is smoked out to deep right field. Gone!
You got to be kidding me right here. To hit 3 home runs in any game is special. To do it in a World Series, that's monumental. I could just recall Albert Pujols in Texas going deep 3 times. The Panda Man out in San Francisco. These are special moments.
Into the box now, Craig Biggio. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Eddie Murray steps in with his eyes on history. Take a look at his work at the plate in this one as he'll shoot for his 4th homer to put himself in rare company. And another base hit. He's 4 for 5 in this game.
Just an excellent job of bat head discipline right there. Able to go below the zone. That pitch is not a strike. That was actually a pretty nasty pitch, and he was able to go down and spoil it.
Into the box, Duke Snider. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And it's gone. To the plate now, Ernie Banks. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder.
So now here is Ralph Keiner. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Giancarlo Stanton is sent packing to start the bottom of the 5th. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fouled away. No runs, no hits, and 2 errors for the Yankees to this point. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Next up, Joey Gallo. His guys still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Pulled toward right center field. Snider's under it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Pudge Rodriguez stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. The 1-2 pitch to Pudge. Liner in there for a base hit.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will, and ShowTrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. At the plate now, Phil Niekro. On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey, guys, this is why when playing in the National League, I saw pitchers constantly just really focus on the offensive side of the ball, whether it be sack bunts or having to get a knock. Here's a moment that can never be taken away. A huge hit in a World Series game, that's a pretty awesome moment for him.
Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. And a relay home, but this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores. Zach Britton takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. At the plate, Chipper Jones lifted in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the throw comes into third, but it's not in time, and it'll be scored a sac fly and an RBI.
Craig Biggio.
So the next to bat will be Craig Biggio. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. And, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just...
This one's hit deep out to left center field. Gone!
Talk about having a great day. 4 home runs in one game. I would say that's more than great. That's a spectacular day.
So now to the plate, Duke Snider. Smoke toward the hole, and that gets through for a one-out base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a five-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day.
Banks.
Next to dig in, Ernie Banks. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Now batting, left fielder.
Next, it'll be Ralph Keiner. He flew out in his last AB. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone right into the visitors' bullpen.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
It was pretty obvious in live action that ball was hit hard, and after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo, an impressive swing of the bat.
In now, Phil Niekro. Rodriguez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hot shot to third. Reined in. Throw over to LeMahieu at second, and stepping in, Gary Sanchez struck out in his last trip to the plate, and it's fouled away.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Now a pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask, it sounded like, of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
The batter.
Next to stand in is Glaiber Torres. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Miguel Andujar gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, so it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Aroldis Chapman comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. The 1-1. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Stanton looking up, gone to lead off the inning.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Craig Biggio digging in now. 2 hits in 6 tries for him thus far. 1-1, here it is. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The first baseman, number
Eddie
33.
Murray's having a monster day as you take a look at what he's done so far, and he's aiming for an unprecedented 5th homer in this one. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Stanton retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Last half of the 7th here, and set to go is the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, fouled off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. High in the air out towards shallow right. K-line is there, 1 out.
Now batting.
Next to hit,
Number
Gio
29.
Urshela. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn, he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. Another one sent foul. Again, a 1-2. Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is
Now
working.
batting,
All of
right
his
fielder.
pitches, great command, great location. And the
Frazier.
big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
And when that thing's doing that, forget it. It's 1-2.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Now batting. Left
Giancarlo
fielder.
Stanton now. He's hitless in his
Giancarlo
2 at-bats so far.
Stanton.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw in the dirt,
He's
but a good
out.
scoop at first saves an error. Next to bat is the home run hitting legend Duke Snider. Hit sharply on the ground. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. The leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another
Ernie
base hit leading off for the boys. This guy has had a monster postseason so far.
Into the box now, Ernie Banks. Snider on at first, nobody out. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run.
Well, obviously, the bright lights and added pressure of the postseason don't intimidate him at all. That's his 3rd home run of the game. I mean, have a game.
Now, this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers. But there is a need for a short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
Into the box, Pudge Rodriguez. Gone! You gotta be kidding me. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well. A swing, and there it goes. Forget about it. This is going to be back-to-back-to-back-to-back home runs.
What an awesome moment for this team right here. That's the 4th home run in a row. There's a fight at the bat rack.
There it goes. And are you kidding me? Pencil it into the history books. Another home run.
Well, the ball's been flying all over the place this game, but most of the fireworks have come from him. That's his 3rd long ball. What a game.
At the plate now, Chipper Jones. And there's a base hit on a line.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Stepping in now, Craig Biggio. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And this one is gone, a home run.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball out of the ballpark like he did just there.
And that's out number 1.
The center fielder, number 4.
So 1 gone for the Rockies here in the 8th.
Snider.
And up next, the great Duke of Flatbush, Duke Snider. 8 runs already in this inning. Fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded cleanly. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Stepping up is Ernie Banks. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that.
Hit high and deep out to left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. To the plate now, Ralph Keiner. Hard hit toward the hole. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out. But the feet of the second baseman is a wild one.
Up next for Colorado, the catcher, Ivan
So
Rodriguez.
now to the plate, Pudge Rodriguez. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys.
This one also hit deep to left field. And it's out of here. Back-to-back two-out home runs. At the plate, Al Kaline. He swings and crushes it. Oh, my, there is no doubt about this one. And they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs.
Yeah, it's obvious these guys are feeling it in a big way here. 3 home runs in a row happens about maybe once a year or so. But it has happened, and we are here to witness it. Amazing.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. A swing, and there it goes. Forget about it. This is going to be back-to-back-to-back-to-back home runs.
I know all home runs count the same, but that one went a little bit farther than most. That's what he does. A power hitter with a challenge fastball is going to go a long way when he's on his game.
Hit to third. And it's in time at first, and hallelujah, the side is retired. But not before they pick up a couple of touchdowns here as 14 men come across to score. And a strike as he waves through a knuckleball.
You know if a knuckleballer's in a game this late, he's got a good one working. He's been able to manipulate that thing all over. It's been dancing, occasionally mixing in a fastball. He's done a nice job.
And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And it's fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting, catcher, Gary.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the... All set to start the 9th in this one. And next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Eddie Murray. Now a big swing by Murray, and he connects on that one out to deep left field. Gone to lead off the inning.
That's it. I'm out of here. 5 home runs in 1 game. That's insane. A couple of things I know for sure. He needs to buy a lottery ticket on the way home for the ballpark.
This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home runs. Standing in now, Ernie Banks. Hit sharply on the ground. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
I'm not sure what else the manager or pitching coach need to see, Matt. He obviously doesn't have his best stuff, and the longer he stays out there, the bigger the hole he digs.
Into the box, Ralph Keiner. This one's down to third. He's got it. LeMahieu for 1. To Voit in time for the double play.
The batter.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next will be the speedy catcher, Pudge Rodriguez. A shot down the first baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. And the throw just does beat him at the... And that'll bring up Glaiber Torres. He'll lead things off here in the ninth with his guys in danger of falling into a very difficult-to-escape 3-0 deficit. Now the 1-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Torres is retired, and there's one away.
The pitcher, number 54.
Next for New York, Aroldis Chapman.
And with absolutely no bullpen arms left, this is going to be their guy until the game is over or until they decide to roll some position players out there on the mound.
Obviously, this is never a position you want to find yourself in as a manager, Matt, but it does happen from time to time, and maybe I should start getting that old shoulder loosened up.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Get it ready, big.
Strike 3 called, and it's over. A no-hitter.
Well, it's something that every pitcher who's ever picked up a baseball dreams about, and he's done it. A no-hit gem in one of the most dominant performances I've seen in a while. He's in the...
Baseball from the Big Apple. We're at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. It's Game 4 of the World Series between the Colorado Rockies and the New York Yankees. Garrett Cole will look to keep their World Series hopes alive on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Not many better in the game than this guy right here, Matt. Garrett Cole. He brings the goods. Fastball approaches near 100 miles an hour, hard assortment of breaking pitches, and on top of that, he's a winner, and he loves to be a big game pitcher. You'll know early if he's attacking the strike zone and has a 1-2-3 inning. Pretty good chance he's not giving up very many runs in this one.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy has had a monster postseason so far.
And a good throw gets him one gone.
Batting third, the second baseman.
One down with a runner at second, and digging in now at the plate will be Craig Biggio. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Ready with the 1-2. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort.
Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Oh, could it be 3 in a row? Out of here. And how about that? Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo home run there for the Duke. His 6th of this series as the Rockies have taken a 4-0 lead. Stepping in now, Ernie Banks. Here's another one that's drilled, this one to left. Gone! Open up the record books. Back-to-back-to-back-to-back home runs. At the plate now, Ralph Keiner. There it goes. And are you kidding me? Pencil it into the history books. Another home run. Into the box now, Pudge Rodriguez. There it goes. And are you kidding me? Pencil it into the history books. Another home run.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Number 81.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. So, man alive, the Boo-Birds will be out. Just a disastrous start at home as he can't survive the first inning here. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Al Kaline. This, of course, his second appearance in the inning as they've now batted around. Gone! He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. So batting practice continues here today as they notch their 7th home run of the game.
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Row, but you can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw today.
In now, Craig Biggio. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park.
We'll have to press pause as that's strike 3 to retire the side. Nolan Ryan is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in a count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
The right fielder.
Digging in will be Clint Frazier. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup.
His offense gave him an early lead, and he is on the attack. Punched out the first 2 guys and made it look easy and still getting ahead.
Fouled off. Chopped weakly to the left. Here he comes again, 1-2. Fouled away.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
And the 11th pitch is the charm as he strikes him out to end the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Duke Snider.
This is when you got to get selfish. You cannot get complacent.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So now to the plate, Ernie Banks. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Into the box, Ralph Keiner. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
Up next for Colorado.
Now into the box, Pudge Rodriguez.
And that home run he hit his last time up, he isn't going to forget about any time soon. He absolutely destroyed a fastball.
Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Up next for Colorado.
Into the box now is the Colorado pitcher, Nolan Ryan. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton has a read on it. And he makes the play to end the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton. Still hanging with him, another good swing to keep it going. The next 1-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Next, here is Luke Voit.
The first baseman, Luke.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Batting 6th.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Joey Gallo. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will... Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi? The 1-1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is the center fielder. And it's gone as they add still another. To the plate now, Chipper Jones. Lined into right, a base hit.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Craig Biggio.
At the plate, Craig Biggio. High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
A bouncer to the left side. LeMahieu for 1. To Voit in time for the double play.
The first baseman, number 33, Eddie.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Eddie Murray. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. That's in there. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
Stepping in now, Ernie Banks. Throw on to Voit takes. Bottom of the third now, and next to hit is the catcher, Gary Sanchez. And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous 2. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. 1 away.
The shortstop.
1 out here in the Yankees' third inning. And that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder, Glaiber Torres.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Glaiber Torres becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here in the And now in the box, Ralph Keiner. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Stanton to the track. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
At the plate now, Pudge Rodriguez. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Keiner stands at second with no outs. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Man, I haven't seen an offensive explosion like this since I don't know when. It's been a combination of spotty pitching and inconsistent defense, and now they posted an amazing 14 runs on the board.
Standing in now, Nolan Ryan. Now a high fly ball headed for the corner in left. It has the distance, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Curveball hit on the ground to shortstop. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Dan, after this infield hit right here, this guy has to be so frustrated. He's been having a rough outing, and he's not discriminating the way he gives them up.
No, he isn't. You know what he's going to do after this one? He's going to go to the movies and watch the movie about himself, the Rocky Horror Pitching Show, because this has been a nightmare.
Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his 3rd home run of the ballgame as this lead got even wider. Into the box, Chipper Jones. Hard hit ball to second. And finally, there's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number
Craig
7.
Biggio digging in now. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Called strike in a dangerous location there, 1-2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
4 runs here in this half inning. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center, his 2nd home run of the game as the blowout continues.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
In now, Eddie Murray. High in the air and deep to left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The center fielder, number 4.
So a nice running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Show Track. He took a nice route, covered a good amount of ground, 100 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. Well done. At the plate, Duke Snider. Here's a called strike on the curveball, 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So this already sizable lead gets even larger as 5 more runs cross the plate. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Colorado's out in front, 18-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. DJ LeMahieu is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Ryan's ready. Here it is on 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Got him swinging on the fastball
now
there. Gio Urshela becomes out number 2 this inning.
Frazier.
To the plate now, Clint Frazier. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame, and that'll end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. And they remain well behind. Nestor Cortes Jr., a 5'11" left-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now. Stepping in once again is Ernie Banks, grounded out in his last at-bat. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out.
The left fielder, number 4.
Next up is Ralph Keiner. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And it's gone. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, he's obviously very comfortable in the spotlight here. In the postseason, everything is amplified. Runs mean more, and every pitch counts, especially when you make a mistake as bad as this one. Missed his location, and he takes it out of here in a heartbeat.
So now to the plate, Pudge Rodriguez. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers. But there is a need for a short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
Into the box now, Nolan Ryan. Drilled on the ground to short. Torres has it. And there's out number 2.
The right fielder,
Al Kaline steps in with his eyes on history. Take a look at his work at the plate in this one as he'll shoot for his 4th homer to put himself in rare company. And are you kidding me? Another knock. He's now 5 for 5 in this one. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Now batting, second baseman, Craig Biggio.
Standing in now, Craig Biggio. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw over to LeMahieu at second, and that'll do it. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And it's fouled away.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters, 13 strikeouts now.
The batter, the first baseman.
Now to the plate, Luke Voigt struck out in his last trip to the plate. 1-2. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location. And the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ballgame. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eddie Murray. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Duke Snider steps in once more as we look back at the big game he's already had. He got off to a fast start with 2 homers in the early going. He's right there, and it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Now batting.
Next, it'll be Ernie Banks. He's gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. In to score, the runner from third.
Boy, talking about having a game tonight, that's his 3rd RBI of the game with that base hit, Dero.
Yeah, he must be hungry because that's 3 ribeye steaks for the big boy right there. Just a nice approach all night and able to come through for the team.
Reined in. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
Now at the plate is Pudge Rodriguez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Man, he's making a lot of noise in this one. He's feeling really locked in at the plate right now. We used to have a saying in the dugout, anybody could get 2. There ain't too many guys hitting north of 2 bombs in the game in the big leagues.
And another foul ball. Banks stands at second with 2 gone. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
You got to be kidding me right here. To hit 3 home runs in any game is special.
Oh, and he snags it out of midair, and that ends the inning. But they strike for 3. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game.
Now batting.
The 2-1.
Glaiber
is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Whoo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Miguel Andujar will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Miguel.
And it's 1-2.
Andujar.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm...
Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him. Jonathan Loaizaga enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Loaizaga.
7th inning ready to roll, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Al Kaline. And that's through into left, so a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Now batting, the 3rd baseman, Chipper Jones.
Stepping in now, Chipper Jones. The throw pulls him off the bag. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And set to go is the second baseman, Craig Biggio. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run.
Well, obviously, the bright lights and added pressure of the postseason don't intimidate him at all. That's his 3rd home run of the game. I mean, have a game.
Lined into right, a base hit.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his fourth knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those four was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Frazier is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, here is Ernie Banks. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. Line hard, deep into left. Stanton is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The left fielder, number 4.
Up next, Ralph Keiner. Here it is on 3-1. Grounded to short. Torres scoops it up. Throw over to LeMahieu at second, and that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable. And now Clint Frazier trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Count is 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled off. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. Ready to begin the 8th, and set to stand in perhaps the premier backstop of the last 20 years, the veteran Pudge Rodriguez.
Talk about having a game of a lifetime. In his last at-bat, he hit his 3rd home run of the game. You know, walking up to the plate right now, he's thinking about hitting number 4.
Line drive to left. Stanton is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Nolan Ryan, and looking to improve on a 1 for 5 effort so far. Driven nicely into the gap. Legs churning, he's headed for second. And he's not stopping, he wants 3. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. The speed they always talk about with this guy was on full display there.
Yeah, when you've got elite speed like this guy does, Matt, you don't need any help from the fielders to give you more time. He's thinking extra base.
Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Back goes Stanton. Gone! Aroldis Chapman comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. In now, Chipper Jones. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gallo will wait on it. And that's out number 2.
Up next for Colorado.
In now for Colorado, Craig Biggio. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance.
Yeah, he absolutely torched a fastball his last time up. Pretty much a no-doubter, so he's got to be feeling pretty confident right here.
Boy, that line drive was a blur off the bat, which means it's definitely worth looking at on show track. And how about this for an exit velocity? 116 miles an hour. That's right up there with the fastest we've seen.
Into the box, Eddie Murray. Now a big swing by Murray, and he connects on that one out to deep left field. Gallo has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. But 2 come across. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And, fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the 3rd time he sent him packing. So he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And there's another one. Strike 3 as he just continues to mow guys down. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Fouled away. Here comes the 1-2.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
And it's fouled away. No runs, no hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. And another strikeout as nobody can touch him in this one. Chad Green enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Chad Green.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ballgame.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will, and Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
So now to the plate, Ernie Banks, and he fouls this one off. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Line hard into left. Stanton has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
The left fielder, number 4, Ralph.
Now at the plate, Ralph Keiner. A couple of RBIs for him already and a chance for more here. Hit hard down the line. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he'll scale the wall here. And did he catch this? He did. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting.
Ready now is Pudge Rodriguez. He's looking for hit number 5 in this one right here. Now the 2-1. Grounded to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. So here is Gary Sanchez. He'll be the first to bat here in the inning with his guys in need of some 9th inning magic if they're going to force a Game 5. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher. Got him! So the magic number for a perfect game is now down to 2. Next up will be Glaiber Torres. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Glaiber Torres.
Strike 3. So now he's 1 out away from perfection.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
1-2 now. Last chance for the Yankees. Struck him out, and it's over. They are World Series champions.
Wow, World Series champions. The only thing that could have made this sweeter would have been doing it in front of the home crowd. But hey, they're not complaining, believe me. Now they can look forward to celebrating during the parade as they bring the World Series trophy home. What a moment for this team, this organization, and that city.
Back now on the show. More reactions now to this series-clinching victory. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new world champs. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire Fall Classic crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching the World Series.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes.